two quantities at the same time. So that is it. Okay, so that is the next question. It is in a tabular form. So we have W, R, and Q. So all these values you see here belongs to W here. All these values for capital R and all these values for capital Q. So we have W varies directly as Q and inversely as the square of R. Here it has been written for us where W, R, Q are positive integers. Now solve for small w subscript 2, small r subscript 3. Now what do? Since we have the formula, we recopy it. Just introduce your constants, that is k by q all over r squared. Good. So we have w here, k, q, r squared by way of presentation. That is equation whatever. So that is the equation, but you have to be very smart. The constant is not here, so you have to what? Represent it very well. Okay, now let's go. Solve for w2 and r3. Wow, w2 and r3. And that so-called w2 belongs to this big w. That so-called r subscript 3 also belongs to this big r. Okay, now why don't we get our k? That's the best thing to do. So how do I get my k? Good. So you come to the table. I think I have w, I have r, I have q. I can use these entities as my k. If I try to pick them like this, I'll struggle here with this variable here. Good. So I'm going to use the top one. When w is 3, r 4, q 4. So still from the same equation star. 3 equals k, we don't know. Q is 4, r is 4 squared. So this will give us 3 equals 4k over 16. Now cross multiply as usual, 3 by 16. Now what is 3 times 16? What is 3 times 16? Okay, I think your guess is as good as mine, right? Okay, 3 times 16 will give you 48. Right, good. So we divide through by 4 over 4. Now, okay. And what is 48 divided by 4? Okay, so you have your k value to be what? 12. Okay, so they are not asking me to find my k, but I need my k to survive this w2 and r subscript 3. Okay, so how do I present my work? This way. So I'm looking for w2. So it means when capital W is w2, capital R is 1, and capital Q is 2. That is the meaning. Good. So you may ask, but sir, there is no w2 in this equation. What are we going to do? Yes, there is no w2 here. But take note, all the w2's belongs to w, and all the r's also belong to the r. It's the same thing. So when w, you can see that equals w2, what we are looking for, capital R is equal to 1, Q is equal to 2, from the same star. Okay, so let's focus here. Capital W, you see, so I can chip in small w subscript 2. K is 12, Q is 2, R is 1 squared. W2 is what? 24 over 1. That will give me what? 24. As good as that, right? If you don't take time, you will think the question is very difficult. Is it because they ask you small w subscript 2? It is just a representation. It doesn't mean you are going to use these two attached to this w to do something. No, it's just a representation. They can even make it small w hashtag or small w star. It's still the same thing, right? Good. Now let's look at our R3. So how are we going to get our R3? Okay, so we can manage here. our R3. Okay, so when capital W is 8, from here, R is R3 and Q is 6. Still from the same star. So we quote equation star, that is 8, K is 12, Q 6, R3, I maintain R3. Right? Good. So let's continue from the other side of the board. Okay, so let's continue. Now we have 8 equals 12 times 6, that will give us 72 over what? R subscript 3. Okay, you cross multiply. We have 8 R3 equals what? 72. What do? Please don't be misled by this, it's just a representation. Good. We have 8 R3 over 8, 72 over what? 8. Now, when you divide 72 by 8, what do you get? What do you get? 9. Okay, you guessed right. Good. So please don't think this is R cube. Please, what you are seeing here is this. You are not seeing this. Be very careful. So that is the answer. R3 is 9. So that is the end of this question. And that is also the end of joint variation. So I'll still drop some assignments at the end of the video. Please go through the video and make sure you go through or practice those questions as well. And if you encounter any challenge, please don't hesitate to alert us at the comment section. If you also get it right, you can let us know. And so that is the end of joint variation. Don't forget to subscribe and do the usual thing. Thank you.